So we got Glenn on the line, and he's kind of got a unique request for us.
Yeah, so like I said, it's a little different than the original format. I went out with Liz, and I was about 10 minutes late.
Okay.
And then when I texted her to let her know I was running late, like I had to get some gas. And when I got there, she was already gone.
Oh my gosh.
I kind of wanted to make it up to her, you know.
How late were you?
About 10 minutes.
Oh, okay. And you got there and she was like nowhere to be found?
Yeah, gone.
Wow.
I was like, yeah, you guys are kidding me. I was like, you know, I'm usually a pretty punctual person. I was raised by a military family. My dad's a colonel, so it's like, you know, I got it beaten into me, literally.
And you texted her to let her know you were running late, or?
Yeah. I tried to be as courteous as possible and, you know, let her know that I was, you know, running late. I'm still on my way. I didn't want her to think I was standing her up.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, that totally makes sense. I'll tell you what, let's get Liz on the phone and see if we can't help you out getting your first official date then, huh?
Yeah, I'd like it. I'd like to give it a shot.
All right. Sounds good. Well, hold on the line. We'll try to get a hold of her for you.
Thanks, guys.
Matchmakers.
Just talked to Glenn a few minutes ago, and he was late for the first date.
Yeah, he says he was only about 10 minutes late, and then he, texted her to let her know that he was running late, but then when he got there, she was gone.
Okay, so we got Liz on the phone. Liz, good morning. How are you?
I'm all right. How are you?
Good. So tell us what happened. Like, Glenn was running a few minutes late, and you're just like, I'm up out of here. This is ridiculous. Or like, what happened?
Okay, did you say a few minutes late? This guy was 20 minutes late.
Oh.
At least 20 minutes. And also, he didn't even text me and say he was going to be late until after he was already supposed to be in the restaurant. Do you know what I mean? So I think if you're running late, you text somebody maybe 10 minutes before. You give me a heads up sooner. Instead of sitting there, and I just feel like I'm stood up, and I'm like, what am I doing? So I just left.
Oh,
okay, especially on a first date. I could see that. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's bring Glenn on the phone right now and see if we can figure this out. Glenn.
20 minutes. I don't even know what you're talking about. Like, we said we'll meet at 6, not like 6 p.m. sharp. Like, I didn't know I was going to be held to an absolute T. I shot you a text message as to when it got delivered. I don't know, like I said, but I got it in my phone when I texted you that it was at least 5:55 when I texted you to say, hey, I just got gas. So I just would like
Listen,
another
in my
shot.
world, being late at all is very rude. And I think that being late on a first date is just like a heads up, hey, maybe we don't need to do this.
But Liz, I mean, I could see that where sometimes things happen, you know. I mean, I get it was inconvenient on the first date, but I mean, sometimes this happens, right?
I mean, I don't even know why you had to pull over for gas. It seems like something you could have plotted for earlier in the day and not the last minute right before you're going to go on a first date.
Yeah, because the only thing that I had to do that day was go on a date. That's it. I had to do nothing else.
Well, then make the date for 6:30.
What?
Then pick a time that's appropriate where you get to be on time. I just don't want to play games with people, and I hate it when people are late.
All I did was get gas. I can't understand why you're holding me, you're crucifying me just because I got gas. I'm so sorry. I wanted to be prepared. So,
well, I'm prepared, and I get to a place 10 minutes early, so then you're 20 minutes late. Turns into me sitting there for half an hour.
So, obviously, there's a big misunderstanding for the first one. Do you guys want to try to give it a second date? What are you thinking?
I never even got the chance. Of course I want one.
Okay, so Glenn, yes, you want to have that official first date. Liz?
Oh, no, I'm done.
Oh, man. Well,
all right.
I hope that, I hope, Glenn, you can find somebody that fits you better. And Liz, I hope you can find somebody that might be a little bit more punctual, I guess.
That's all I need, just punctuality. That's a start, at least. That's enough for a second date.
Awesome. Well, we wish you the best of luck.
Don't worry. I'm going to buy a watch right now. Don't worry about it.
You gonna stop and get some gas on the way there, Glenn?
No, I'll make sure I'm fully filled up a week in advance.
Okay. All right. Thank you guys both for coming on. We appreciate it. Wish you both the best of luck.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
101.9 WDEZ.